Nagsasawa na ba tayo sa ating mga recipe na paulit-ulit? May twist ako for a simple tokwa recipe.
Simple, luto na,
Nagsimula na ako magprito ng tokwa, but before ko prinito yung tokwa natin, ay drainage ko sa cornstarch may konting asin. No? So, fine salt and tokwa. And prinito ko na dito diretso. So, you see, hindi siya masyadong nagda-dark to become crispy. Kasi pag hindi mo drainage ng cornstarch, kailangan sobrang dry na yung tokwa mo. Yung cornstarch absorbs the moisture of the tokwa and it crisps up faster. So, yung gagawin natin ngayon kasi is parang escabecheng tokwa. Kasi usually kinakain natin parang tokwat baboy. Ito siya, tokwa pa rin yung bida. Pero binago lang natin yung konti ng sauce, may konting vegetables para at least mas healthier siya. At obviously, sobrang tipid ng tokwa if you really want to have a healthy meal. You have your protein, pero ayaw mo na masyadong nakakarne. So while our tokwa is frying, yung gagawin natin, sisimulan na rin natin yung ating sauce. Sobrang simple ng sauce natin. Yung difference kasi, nandito yung mga tao, ano ba yung escabeche, sweet and sour, gano'n. Usually, ang escabeche kasi, nanggaling kasi yan sa Spanish na luto na parang marinated in vinegar. Unlike sa sweet and sour, this is Chinese na thicken siya, di ba? Medyo malapot, mapula-pula, and all that. Ito siya, para siyang sinasabi nating paksiw natin na isda na may soy sauce ng konti, di ba? So, lalagyan na natin ng konting oil yung ating pan. Heat up the pan and we saute our aromatics. Ano meron tayo? Meron tayong ginger, carrots, red and green bell peppers, julienne onions, yan, and black beans. Very light saute. And we add a little bit of vinegar. Balance na natin siya with a little bit of water. And we add soy sauce for a little bit of color. Soy sauce natin, konting soy sauce natin. Dato puti soy sauce. And we add sugar to balance. Season with a little bit of black pepper. So, pwede mo kung gusto mong i-thicken, lagyan natin ng konting slurry. But in this case, hindi natin lalagyan ng slurry. Why? Because ang ating tokwa, meron na siyang coating na cornstarch. So, kakapit pa rin yung sauce natin. And, eto, luto na siya. Hindi natin lipat-lipat, diretso na tayo to put it in our sauce. So, hindi to sweet and sour, ha? Hindi sweet and sour fish to na Chinese style. This is escabeche. We just allow the tokwa to cook a little bit. If you want it to be crispy, what you do, you just pour the sauce over and let it soak para magkaroon ng flavor ang ating tokwa. And to add a bit of umami to our escabeche sauce and a little bit of richness also, we add around a tablespoon of oyster sauce. So, imagine mo, sobrang konting oyster sauce lang, pero sobrang laking tulong niya sa flavor ng ating dish. And we're ready to plate. So, we just garnish with a little bit of spring onions. And look at that. Parang restaurant quality yung ating dish. Sobrang sarap, sobrang simple. Escabecheng tokwa, simple! Nagustuhan niyo ba ang video na to? Please share para lalong dumaming ating mga kasimple. And don't forget to subscribe to our Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram accounts.